Hey guys, it's Hither Mann here from Fortune Academy. I hope you're having an incredible day. This video is going to be about how to deal with stress in business, in life, etc. So first of all, I am on the road again as usual because this is the only time I get to be free and on the phone and talk to you guys. And I really appreciate everyone who contacts me on Instagram. These are questions I've had from Instagram. So if you guys want to get me to talk about topics, go on the links below and message me on Instagram about, you know, and follow me on Instagram, because every now and then, every week, I do a Q&A session where I say, tell me what you want me to talk about, and there we have it. So I had somebody, I can't remember exactly his Instagram name, but he asked me about, it was a guy, he asked me how to deal with stress in business. And this is a very relevant topic because, to be honest, it's something that you have to be good at. If you're in business, then you need to learn how to deal with stress, because if you want to be successful, that's a key indicator of whether you're going to be successful, how well you handle your stress. Now, first thing, if you try to avoid stress, it's a very naive thing to do. You cannot avoid stress. It's impossible, because stress is what makes life exciting. So I want you to change your perception about stress and stop thinking of it as like a bad thing, because imagine a life without stress, without any problems, without anything other than things going your way. It would be really, really boring. Trust me. It's like having, if you've ever been in a relationship with someone who's just like a yes man, it's boring as hell, isn't it? Females, men, whatever. So it's the same thing in life. You don't want everything to go your way, because there's no stimulus for growth. There is nothing really going on that's exciting. It's just plain sailing, and plain sailing never created a good sailor. So in my way of dealing with stress is, don't let it consume you to the point where you get exhaustion. That's when it gets horrible, because exhaustion is when things get ugly. So stress is okay. Use it as a growing thing. So change your perception. Every time you get stressed, think, okay, what is this lesson teaching me? How can I be better in myself? Or how can I change my approach in business to deal with the stress better? That would be the first thing I would do. Change the perception of dealing with stress. Don't you think, Coco? First of all, say hi to Coco. What a cutie. Coco never gets stressed. Well, he does actually. Look at that. That's how he deals with stress. Cute. Secondly, you need, as a business owner, or even if you're in a high-end job or just a 9-to-5, stress is something we're all going to get. And the success you have in life on a monetary level is completely linked to how well you can deal with it. So the more you can deal with stress, the better your life will be, okay? And more financial success will follow. I would suggest you need to schedule breaks in your life. Make sure you're not just going flat out every single day, because you'll get burnout. Your brain actually, on a neurological level, reduces capacity to function at its highest cognitive level. And stress is something that reduces the blood to your brain. If there's too much adrenaline going on, you're using your sympathetic nervous system, which actually reduces the amount of blood going to your brain, which then reduces the cognitive ability, i.e. you will not be able to think creatively, you will not be able to function at your best and make the good decisions. So stress should occur, but it should only last that long, and then you should be able to like switch and be like, right, grateful for this learning lesson, get better, how do we improve, how do I change things? The way you do that is taking time out, or understanding how to snap back to a peak state. Breathing is very good. So deep breaths, go through your nose, out through your mouth. You can do the 4-4-4, so square. You breathe in 4, hold it for 4, breathe out for 4, breathe in for 4. So you go breathe in, hold, breathe out, hold, sorry. So you can do the square. There's loads of different types of breathing exercises. Do some, that's one thing I would do, just like breathing. Second thing I would do is get into meditation. If you're not good on meditation, and most people are not, then get an app called Calm. I love it. I'm not endorsed to tell you about Calm, but I just personally use it and I love it. It is guided meditation. Use guided meditation to your benefit, because it's so powerful. It works, you know. You're hearing someone speaking in the background, and you do as they say, breathe and like focus on different body parts, and like just like get more conscious about the breathing, and that will surprisingly help things be less stressful. So that's really important. Number 3, make sure you schedule time off. So don't go flat out every day. If you go flat out, let's imagine like today I'm going flat out. I'm not. I did yesterday. But then the next day, you should have something called a buffer day, which is, a buffer day is whereby you're actually just taking it easy a little bit, you know, you're not going flat out. So a buffer day is where you recuperate and you're actually being more like, let's take a step back, let's reflect, etc., etc. So take time out. Number 5, have a day, no, okay, I don't know what number we're on, but the next thing you need to do is take time off social media in the evenings in particular. I know social media is a massive business tool and I'm not discounting it because I absolutely love it. I do my whole business based on social media and I love it, but there should be a time in that day whereby you stop social media and you don't look at it, no notifications, etc. So with your mobile phone, it can be a source of stress. It can be a massive, it gives you a dopamine hit every time you get a like or a notification, and that is neurologically addictive. So turn off all your notifications on your phone, and so yeah, that way you're in control, because when you look at an like WhatsApp or Instagram or whatever, you are choosing to look at that app, not the notification is in control and you then have to look at that app. Does that make sense? I hope that makes sense. And then the last thing, I mean, there are so many things I do that can help you with stress, and I do this on my Millionaire Mindset program because I talk about a morning routine, your in the whole day, like how to deal with how to give yourself a dopamine hit in between the days so you can stay on track, and then we have a sleep routine. So I really go to town with this on my Millionaire Mindset program, which I can't do as much of that on this video because I do that through 5-day retreats. So if you're really interested in getting involved in that, then you need to get involved in my Millionaire Mindset program, which I do globally. There is online coaching, so I coach you with a Zoom call every month, and you can be anywhere in the world for that. And then there are 2 retreats a year in Europe, primarily this year. One will be near Monaco and the other one is in Cyprus, and you'll be spending 5 days with me, and you can even stay in the same accommodation place as I am, and we'll have a very strict morning routine, how we eat, we look at everything. So it really makes a difference. But the last thing I want to give you before we finish is, to deal with stress, try and go to a change of scenery every now and then, once a week, depending on how often you get stressed. But I would say once a week, go to a new place of scenery, you know, check into a new hotel, or book, or go into a really nice country retreat, or a fancy place that you haven't been to before. And nature is a big thing. I'd prefer you go to a place where nature is quite a strong factor in the surroundings, because that's very grounding. It's much better than being surrounded by buildings all your life. So try hanging out in nature once a week and embrace it, and read. You know, read something, learn, and personal development. So I gave you a couple of things there to finish off. Anyway, I'm back on the road. I have to carry on. I will get onto some new topics. I hope you like these topics I'm giving you on YouTube, because I want to try and put something up every single day just to help coach you guys, because I have so many incredible people that follow me on YouTube, and they're business owners, they're doing all sorts of incredible things. So some of them are just you know, in a job, which is, again, there's nothing wrong in that, it's great, but knowing how to deal with all these obstacles will make you grow regardless if you're in a job, in a business, etc. So I hope you took a lot from it. Make sure you like this video, make sure you subscribe, and share this video with someone that would benefit, and get them to subscribe, because the more the more response I get from you guys, the more I will keep putting up good topics. So I am guided by you. So contact me on Instagram. Can't wait to hear from you guys. See you